Hey everyone, I'm Mine, and this is set number 71412, Big Bad Island expansion set from the LEGO Super Mario theme. This set contains 354 pieces, 4 buildable LEGO Super Mario characters, and retails for $44.99 in the US. So here is Big Bad Island, and I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this set. It's about what I expected. The builds may be a little bit bigger than I thought from pictures, but even still, my initial impressions are about the same as my main takeaway after building all of it. And that's that the giant buildable characters are really cool, but the actual terrain build leaves a lot to be desired. But let's take a look at them. So starting on the left side, we have a little platform for the giant Goomba as well as a small Goomba right next to him. And the giant Goomba is easily my favorite part of this set. He is just so goofy looking. The shape is absolutely perfect. Obviously, Goombas are not a complex shape, but they do it a lot better than the smaller ones do. But my favorite part about him is he is actually able to walk. His feet slide back and forth so you can imagine him walking across the floor. And look at that, that's just so fun. You can actually move him around. I absolutely love that. That's just done with a few Technic pieces on the underside, but it's just such a silly and unexpected feature. I'm thoroughly impressed by it. Other than that though, he's just a round Goomba, not much to say about him. In terms of how he acts with the actual Mario game, if you have a character stomp on him, he takes 3 hits to defeat, which is more than a normal Goomba, so that essentially turns him from a basic enemy into a mini-boss, and that makes a lot of sense. I mean, he's bigger than a normal Goomba, so he should take more to destroy, so I feel like that could be fun to add to your courses, but really I think the best part about this guy is the actual build. Speaking of the gameplay with him, there is a little bit more, so you have him on this platform right here, and you have your character come over and stomp on this brown bit. That will actually knock him off. You step on this, you get a coin, and from there, that's when you actually stomp on the giant Goomba. There's also a small Goomba right next to him, which gives a single coin. And I'm sure you've seen these guys before, but here's a look at this one up a little bit closer. They're good, but obviously not as detailed as the big one, but a pretty good job of representing Goombas in this scale. Then there's the Ninjago Evo Joint, which connects it to the next area. And here you have a tower of blocks, including a question mark block in the center. These can be knocked off, and that actually exposes the question mark block. You can step on it, and you get a random power up, or a couple of coins. I got coins twice in a row. Alright, that time I got a superstar, so you can see there's quite a few different options. But yeah, each of these blocks are individually removable, so you can rearrange them if you want. This one is a section of 2, so you have to move them together, but everything else is a single block. Then next to that is the platform where the giant Koopa stands. And I don't like this guy as much as the Goomba, but I still think he's pretty fun. I like the way they did his shoes with like the white bottoms. His head can actually spin too, which is nice. It's actually very fun to move that back and forth. The arms can be moved too, as well as the hands. And I like the giant printed pieces for the nose and for the eyes. Around the back, they use the Bowser shell piece, which is great parts usage and obviously fits perfectly here. But I'm not the biggest fan of the way they did the shell around the front. I don't know, the bright yellow, the abundance of it doesn't look the best. I feel like they could have done something a little bit better there, maybe some printed parts to represent the shell, because something just seems a little bit off about all that to me. But in terms of the actual gameplay with this guy, if you have a character actually stomp on his back, okay, just like the Goomba, takes a couple hits, however you get quite a few coins for defeating him. So yeah, once again, just another mini-boss. There's how the platform looks with the Koopa removed, and here's how it looks to attach him back onto it. And then finally, the very last section is the area with Iggy, and this is a very small gameplay feature. You take your character, you put them on the stone platform right here, and you can spin them back and forth, and that'll move this platform right here, and as you can see, Iggy will fall off. Let's try that again, because Iggy hit my finger the first time. But yeah, you can see he falls off after a few shakes. I could see that being fun to add to a course, but I feel like it's very simple. There's not a ton going on here, but it's a kind of unique mechanic at least, so I like it. And you can see this is how it actually works around the back. Here's Iggy up close, another one of the Koopalings. Great to get another Koopaling. I feel like this is a weird set to put him in, because previously the Koopalings have only come in starter sets and like really big sets, so seeing him in a random $45 set is strange, but I'm not complaining because I'm happy to get another one. I really like the lime green shell, that's an awesome color. And then like the giant hair build off the top is very funny. Yeah, he's super cute and he's a nice one to get. And in terms of how he interacts with actual gameplay, if you stomp on him, okay, so he's harder to defeat than the 2 big enemies, because he is, I guess, more of a proper mini-boss. Well, those are lower-tier mini-bosses. But yeah, you just stomp a few times, then you get a bunch of coins. But I think that's about it for this set. So, what are my overall thoughts? Overall, I do like this set. One thing I think that's cool about it is I think the Goomba and the Koopa in this set would probably go pretty well with the Bowser that's coming out later this year. But the giant versions of the enemies were very fun to put together, and Iggy is an awesome new character to get. However, the main reason I decided to buy this set is because they had the yellow Yoshi polybag available at the LEGO store, and I wanted to get that one. But if it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't have gotten this set until it went on clearance. And now that I have it in hand, I can't say I recommend it for full price. It's not terrible for full price, and it's probably one of the most substantial, like, actual character builds of any LEGO Super Mario set, but the platforms here really are not much at all. They're so basic, I wish there was more actual gameplay here, and while I usually do just put all my platforms in a bag and never touch them again because I don't play with the Mario, like, course builder system that much, and I mostly do buy the sets for the characters, I don't know, I still feel like the platforms should be more, because this is only $15 less than, like, a starter set, and the starter sets are, like, full of platforms. If you compare this to similar sized Mario sets, the lack of, like, actual course build here is disappointing. The big figures are very cool, don't get me wrong, but I wish there was more for them to interact with. The build mostly just feels like stands for them to stand on. So would I recommend this set? On sale, yes. Not on sale, no. Very unique characters that are a lot of fun, probably some of my favorites of the line. But at the $45 price point, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please press like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do LEGO videos just like this one almost every day, so if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see them. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!